All right, we went over the physical media. So now we're going to go over my action figure collection. So up here, we have the two big Titans Transformers. There's going to be a lot of Transformers. It's going to be mostly Transformers. So just getting you guys ready for that. Right here we have the 13 Primes. Well, not all 13 Primes, almost all of them. We have like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 of them. So we're pretty close to getting there. Then we have, these are just some old third-party figures, some Fans Project, little Scout Class guys that I just think are cool. Then there we have Sentinel Prime, back there we have Nova Prime. We have some Orion Pax action there. That's the Make Toys Galaxy Meteor, which is a third-party Masterpiece scale Starscream. Then, before we go on to the rest of the top, let's start with the first cabinet with these nice glass doors. I really like these shelves. They are adjustable, like you can move these, but they're metal, so they scratch very easily. So the walls, you can actually see right there, there's some scratches. That's just from trying to like put this together. So right here we have the G1 Classics Generations Autobot shelf, which is pretty complete. A lot of the new stuff I get is mostly like upgrading older figures to like newer, updated, better versions. Like I just got this Sea Spray to replace the old Sea Spray I had. And this Power Glide's going to be replaced pretty soon because we have that new Power Glide going out. But I don't replace everything, because like this Warpath. I much prefer this Warpath over the new one, so I'm just sticking with him. So yeah. Right here we have the Decepticon shelf. That Devastator is awesome. Very happy with how he came out. He's got all the third-party stickers on him from Toy Hacks. That's the old Fans Project Bruticus, who I won't be getting rid of him, but his spot there will probably be taken by the new Bruticus. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how he turns out in person, because I'm not crazy about how he looks in the pictures. And I do want to upgrade that Megatron to the Studio Series 1. That's the old Toy World Hegemon repainted. And down here we have the 86 movie cast, plus some Season 3, 4 guys mixed in there. This is a pretty complete shelf here. Got all the Dinobots back there too. All the Junkions. Mix of Studio Series Junkions, Legacy Junkions, and some old Generations Junkions. And right here we have the Season 3 / movie Decepticons, and also some Quintessons. So pretty cool. And then down here we just have some miscellaneous Generations stuff. So yeah. All right, so back on the top here, we have the DNA Design upgrade kit with the Legacy Animated Optimus, which is awesome. Love that set there. Back there we have some Power Core Combiners and Armada Megatron. Then we have the Shattered Glass stuff that I have. We have some custom Shattered Glass Optimus, a custom Shattered Glass Megatron there, and a custom Shattered Glass Bumblebee. Up there's the knockoff oversized version of the Warbotron Bruticus. Very big guy. And this is my most recent Transformer that I've gotten, which is the Hot Wheels crossover, and he's pretty cool. I just wish he had diecast in him. If he had diecast in him, he would be like a great like value of money, because he's like $30. And I thought, oh, obviously he's gonna have diecast in him because he's a Hot Wheels. That's their whole thing. But nah, he's just all plastic. So kind of disappointing, but he's still pretty cool. Then we'll open up the next cabinet. Right here we have the War for Cybertron Fall of Cybertron shelf, which is mostly composed of third-party Planet X figures, which I love. That Megatron is very nice and shiny. That's the Takara Voyager Fall of Cybertron Soundwave. He goes really well with them. Right here we have the Transformers Prime shelf. Got most of the main guys. And right here we have the Predator shelf, which is very, very, very crowded. And you can barely see anybody because they're all pretty much the same size. With the Transformers, you know, you can kind of arrange them in such a way where, you know, you have like the bigger ones in the back, and then you kind of keep the smaller ones in the front so you can kind of see everybody. But with these guys, they're all kind of the same height, so it's very easy for them to get lost in the shuffle. Yeah. This Sinestro Corps Predator is probably my favorite. I absolutely love that figure. And then here we have the Alien shelf. And then we have the Queen back there too. And right here we have the Star Wars shelf, which is pretty cool because I did use risers to like help some of these figures kind of be higher up. So we don't have the situation with the Predator shelf where they're just all on the same level so you can't see anything. So yeah, pretty happy with that shelf. I haven't gotten a new Star Wars figure in a long ass time. Also because I'm pretty happy with what I have. Love the First Order Stormtroopers. Those are the Figure Arts ones. Awesome figures. The top here, that's the old deluxe class movie Bumblebee, and back there you'll see a custom Revenge of the Fallen Ironhide. I have more movie toys, but I mostly just keep these two out because they're kind of some of my favorite ones that I like to mess with every now and then. There's Masterpiece Soundwave. That's the Magic Square Optimus Prime, the first one, the first mold at least. This is that's the metallic version. MP Sideswipe. I forget what company made that Scourge. I don't remember, but it's a third-party Masterpiece RID Scourge. Then we have the Fans Toys Cyclonus, Galvatron, and Shockwave, the purple guys. That stand for the Galvatron is amazing. He has been in that pose on that stand since I moved in here, which has been like a whole year, and he has not fallen over. He is stable on that stand, man. Really well done with that, Fans Toys. Which is, you know, I'm glad because this Galvatron is really expensive. He was like $200. And, oh, actually, I don't know if you can see, but back there we have some Power Core Combiner guys that I have just because I think they're fun figures, but not important enough to be on, you know, the front level. But I still want them there so they're conveniently reached. Right here we have the Jurassic Park stuff. These Nanmu Raptors are gorgeous. Absolutely love those. Yeah, pretty cool shelf there. And we go into the last cabinet. Open this up. On top here we have the Transformers animated shelf. We have some BotCon exclusives, convention exclusives. We have the Stunticons here. Got those for a great deal. And I also got the Auto Troopers, which are these guys. Got those for a great deal too. Love Transformers animated. Prowl's helmet isn't sitting properly, but we're good. Love these toys. Then we have the Beast Wars shelf, which is a mix of original Beast Wars figures, some Kingdom stuff, and also some third-party. Well, only 2 third-party. Well, actually 3, because I also had that Scorponok, but mostly we have the Perfect Effect, Megatron, and Optimal Optimus. And right here we have the Kaiju shelf. We do have some space back there for King Ghidorah, because I'm waiting for the second version of the Hiya King Ghidorah to come out. I did used to have the Monster X one, but I sold that. And right here we have the Transformers movie shelf, which is a mix of the Bumblebee movie, Rise of the Beast stuff, and Transformers 1. And then we just randomly have, that's the Perfect Effect, kind of G1-ified movie Optimus. That's the BotCon Prime style Dark of the Moon Megatron. And that's the old Studio Series Thundercracker, which I just think is a fun figure. And then down here, we have the MCU shelf, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Mostly, oh, the dog's barking. Sorry if you can hear that. I want to pick up the rest of the Guardians, because you only have Gamora, Star-Lord, and Rocket here. So I need a Drax, and a Groot, and a Mantis. And then I'll be probably fully satisfied with that. So that's it for the cabinets. And then right here we have some shelves next to the doorway. Up there we have some anime stuff. We have the Figma, Asuna, and Kirito. Some My Hero stuff. I do want to upgrade Todoroki and Bakugo. Those are the old Figma ones. And I want to upgrade them to the Figuarts ones because, well, yeah, he broke. And Bakugo, he's not fully broken, but he is kind of beat up because he would fall a lot, which is why I have him kind of behind everybody in that corner so he doesn't fall over again. But this Figuarts Midoriya is awesome. It's one of my favorite figures. They did a really good job. So I am actually looking forward to getting the Figuarts Bakugo and Todoroki. And also, I'll probably get the Rocket also, even though I do like that Figma one. Right here we have my G1 Transformers shelf. We got the Missing Link Optimus, which is awesome. We have Soundwave, that's the Walmart reissue, and then we have all of his cassettes. That's a knockoff, black colored G1 Devastator. And that's the cartoon colored G1 Starscream. Right here we have Planet of the Apes. This is a nice little shelf, not too crowded. Everyone kind of has room to breathe, which is kind of rare in my displays. And right here we have Figuarts Christian Bale, Wonder Woman, the Figma Celti from Durarara, and we have some Pokemon stuff. Squirtle's tail broke, unfortunately. Gotta fix that. Right here, we have some Beast of the Mesozoic figures. Got the Allosaurus, Gorgosaurus, Eutyrannus, and of course the big old T-Rex. Right here we have some Ceratopsians. And then there's the Dilophosaurus, which is awesome. Love that one. And then some more Ceratopsians, plus a Smilodon. That's it for this little corner. And then right here on the bookshelf, we have some more Star Wars stuff. Right here we have the Rebels crew. Right here we have all grown-up Sabine and Ezra. Thrawn, we have the Inquisitors back there. They're finally releasing the Seventh Sister, so I'll definitely pick her up when she comes out. Be the first Black Series figure I've gotten in a while. We've got Rey, got some Mando action. Then right here we have some Marvel Legends. I have more Marvel Legends, but they don't really have any good spots for them, so I just put out the ones that I really like. So we have kind of like what I consider like some core Avengers. There we have some villains. Silver Surfer. And then we have Doctor Doom. And this little tower here, these are Beast Box figures. These are basically like little cubes that turn into like little animals, like these guys up here. They're really fun. Then over here, we have my kind of Seeker shrine. I love the Seekers, so I have a lot of those. I even have all the activators, the animated activators, Seekers. Specifically, Ramjet and Skywarp were very, very expensive because they were like Japanese, like store exclusives. So I paid a lot of money for those, more so than they were worth, or what they should be worth, I should say. But relative to the prices they were going for, I actually got an alright deal. Right there we have the Dark Avengers. I love the Dark Avengers. So I definitely want to have them displayed. And that's it for this bookshelf. Then on to the next bookshelf, we have some more Beast of the Mesozoic stuff. Right here we mostly have the Raptors, some of which, as you can see, have fallen over because they're not the most stable figures in terms of standing, even with their stands. But they are very pretty. And I got a lot of those from that Kickstarter because I was just very excited. But yeah, that's it for that. And right here on my my region-free Blu-ray Blu-ray player and my Xbox 360, I got some more figures. Just some random stuff. That's a custom Soundwave I did years ago from the Revenge of the Fallen Mindwipe. It's kind of like a what-if reboot Soundwave. And then right here we have Rodan. Firepower. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys.